Hey, 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 my wonderful Virgos. Welcome to my channel. If you're tuning in via Instagram, welcome. If you're tuning in via YouTube, welcome. We're doing the wonderful sign of Virgos today, Timeless Monthly, which simply means whenever you click on this video, if it resonates, it is for you. If it is not for you, you definitely want to take what you need and leave what you do not, okay? You don't want to force any of this energy into your space or your experience if it's not for you, okay? Now, we're going to break down the weeks, and then if you are interested in the extension and you're part of the Patreon community, you will be able to find the extended version on Patreon, okay? All right, let's get into this. I have already pre-pulled and pre-shuffled your cards, okay? Your daily vibrations are going to be back on Instagram and YouTube, okay, starting Monday, November 2nd. You can start seeing that. If you're interested in any of my classes or any personal readings, you guys can always find that information on YouTube in the description box, okay? All right, so first week popping off my wonderful Virgos, you got heart chakra energy, okay? Now, I am a certified Reiki energy healer, so I deal with your chakras in my readings, all right? When we're talking about heart chakra work, we're talking about acceptance, forgiveness, compassion, joy, trust, okay? This week, they ask you to start off the week within a space of love, and you need to go beyond the mind, the heart beats, okay? Now, if you follow me on any of my lives, you know I talk about all of the time that your heart chakra is the one true compass. That's your true brain, okay? That is the energy portal that trumps all other portals. This heart chakra, honey, your heart resonates more than any other energy field in your body, okay? So you need to understand that. So, man, your heart chakra this week, operate in love. Okay, you're going to have to see beyond the mind, which means your perception about things, you're also going to have to tap into how you feel about things this week, okay? Just off the board, so you know, all right, you got a lot of energy where you may be communicating. We have Mercury in retrograde. You need to know that communication could be a little wonky. So communication may be going on this week, but it may not be so, I want to say it may not be so clear. You know, you may be clear, you may be communicating, but a little hesitant, a little bit, I don't know if I should type energy. Okay. And that's because some type of interference, there's some type of delay that you may be concerned about, or the communication has caused some type of delay, and you're going to have to see past this situation. Okay. You are dealing with someone that says they're thinking about the future, that's celebrating, but they're really not looking at themselves to see the role and the part that they play in this. Okay. Yeah. Now you do have a lot of, I want to say, you know, with this interference energy, especially the 8, you know, where things are going to be moving not as fast as you want them to move in the first week. This can cause you to be a little bit on the pessimistic end. So you're going to have to watch that. Watch what you're feeling this week, okay? Especially watch others around you that may be celebrating and feeling all in the, you know, like they're happy and stuff. The ones that's not paying attention to how they move, okay? That selfish, narcissistic energy you may have to be mindful of within the first week, okay? No, if you don't know anything at all, trust your heart, because your heart is going to guide you. So if you feel a little bit hesitant, a little bit resistant to co-sign or just jump into anything on the first week, you want to be mindful of that, okay? The second week, you have earth chakra energy growing up. This is grounding yourself, okay? For some of you, taking a walk in nature, you know, maybe sitting by water, doing some type of meditation with running water. Grounding yourself and nurturing yourself, self-love is going to be key coming into the second week. Pandora's gifts is popping up. As you know, as you nurture yourself and really come into a place where you are loving on you, you will be given and be able to see beautiful things unfolding. Especially, I want to say, you're going to begin to see people and things and situations for really what they are. Okay? You're going to have to do that. Okay? There is a bit of anxiety popping off around you again in the second week, so you're going to have to ground yourself. There's some negative external forces, and I kind of feel like this could be the energy that you're dealing with in the first week, the person that's not looking at themselves, okay? You have major players popping up here. You got Gemini's energy popping up on the board. Let's see. You get Gemini's energy popping up on the board. You got Capricorn's energy popping up on the board. You got Pisces energy popping up on the board. And I don't know Who else you got here? Sagittarius energy popping up on the board also. And that's just within the first 2 weeks. Okay. You see, you're dealing with someone here that's kind of put themselves in a self-isolation, especially organize things around themselves. They don't really play fairly. You know, it's kind of like, no, this is the way I want things to go. This could be your energy also, Virgo. This person could be definitely self-absorbed. Okay. So you're going to have to ground yourself and kind of tap into your own truth, okay? Yeah, you're starting off the second week, maybe feeling a little anxious about something, okay? And this could be whatever you're communicating outside of a relationship or outside of a situation. You could not be getting the best advice, or your communication with this person, whatever is going on here, it is not lining up. Okay, there's something definitely that's not lining up over here that you may have to take a look at as we are moving throughout your energy on the second week. This is why you're going to have to ground yourself so you can, yeah. By the second week, there is going to be some changes coming in, but I kind of feel like based on the energy that's going on right here, you're going to be the one to make the changes because you're seeing things clearly, okay? Yeah. So if it feels like you're the one that's going to put an end to some things. Yep, you are, baby. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You putting an end to some things. You are putting an end to some things, honey. Some things. Now, let me just say this, okay? If this is not your energy, Virgo, and if you're the one doing the fuckery, you need to know whoever you're dealing with, they're putting an end to some things. They are paying attention, and by the second week, yep, it's like clear vision coming in. Okay, by the third week, my loves, you do have spiritual awakening and the power of attraction popping off. This right here is crown chakra energy. This is clear communication from the ethers, from your guides, from your ancestors, from your angels. Okay, power of attraction is you definitely have to pay attention to what you attract into yourself. You're not just responsible for the energy you put out, you're also responsible for the energy that you attract to yourself. Be mindful of your thoughts within the second week. The third week. Yep. For some of you, this could be a situation with that involves marriage. Okay. You have an opportunity here to be open to the change that's coming in, or the change that happened within the past 2 weeks, and embrace it, especially where there was any blocked or repressed emotions around this marriage or this community of people that you built with, okay? Whatever this family situation, okay? The energy that you are interacting with, okay? You are definitely interacting with somebody who's feeling hopeless or in despair. Now, the fucked up thing about people when they're in despair, they can do some really fucked up things. They are not thinking past their own needs, okay? This is somebody that could be emotionally cold and very sharp with their words. And if they're not looking at themselves based on the past 3 weeks, if they're not looking at themselves, I can see why. They not paying attention to what's going on. Shit is burning down in front of them, and they not paying attention. Yep. Still looking at the world. Still that selfish energy. They still looking at the world, honey. One-sided relationship. This person is very materialistic, self-absorbed, or maybe even self-protected. This could be you too. Okay, somebody could not be looking at shit. Somebody could be very self-protected. Somebody could be ready to move past the painful shit. But no, this is painful shit. It don't look like, somebody's not ready to move past some painful shit. Okay, and that's still third week. That's why they're asking you to either deal with things or to move forward. You don't want to get caught and trapped in this energy, okay? Now, By the fourth week, you got life purpose, throat chakra energy, plus the shock of the new. When we're dealing with throat chakra energy, we're talking about communication. This is where your sound and your vibration really starts to come into play. This is where you can create. Based on your sound, you tune into different frequencies, aka you can say yes or no to things. Okay, now life purpose is popping up, and the life purpose energy pops up, especially within the throat chakra energy. It's really like figuring out where you want to go in life, what you want to do now, where you want to be. Like, is this working for me? Is this not working for me? Keep in mind, Mercury is in retrograde, and I really should have checked the dates when Mercury comes out of retrograde. But you also want to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout this transformation energy in Scorpio. Definitely Google, you can Google that information, so you can kind of see when Mercury comes out of retrograde, because that energy is going to let you know when communication is kind of going back to normal. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you got beautiful energy popping up here by the end of the month. By the end of the month, you're speaking your truth. You're ready to explore. You're ready to move past the bullshit, okay? You're ready to take the lesson that you've learned. You've tapped into your strength, okay? Yes, there was some conflicts, but you're ready for things to be completed. It's like an end of a cycle, the old of a new. You're still dealing with somebody that can be very manipulative. Let's just get that. Let's just put that out there, okay? Especially because their world and shit is falling apart for them. They got a lot of major changes happening here. A lot of major changes. Whatever you've decided, yeah. Somebody put an end to something. You put it, yeah. Whatever change you've made, oh honey, yeah, they're gonna have to deal with the consequences to that. Really, what's going on now by the fourth week is they've done some things, and now because they did not look at themselves throughout this whole situation, and you've made some changes throughout this month. By the end of the month, you've tapped into your strength. Now they are left with that manipulative bullshit energy, and they have no choice but to look at themselves and to see the part that they've played into the demise and the destruction of the situation. Okay. So overall energy and the dominant energy that you have to really pay attention to this month is grounding yourself. Make sure you're tapping into your higher chakras, which is your throat chakra. Your upper chakras are in play this month. Okay. So that's high octave energy, really high octave, meaning you do not have to deal with lower vibrational shit this month. Maybe even choosing to do the right thing, even though it don't feel so right, wanting to curse somebody out, wanting to say something, and having to, not say anything just because, right? Okay. You also have the word wants to be written. We talked about that. That's your purpose, that throat chakra, that vibration, right? Okay. So with that being said, my lovelies, what you need to do now, or which we're asking, or the energy's asking for you to do within this month, is to really pay attention to your needs, okay? Your true needs. Not the surface shit, but really what's going on inside, because you are going to put an end to some things this month. Okay. All right. So if you're joining me on Patreon, you can just stick around. We're going to jump over to Patreon right now. And for those of you that are not joining me on Patreon, I'm going to see you guys next month in your monthlies as well as the daily vibrations. You have a wonderful month. Okay, my lovelies. Okay. Patreon. Here we go, my lovelies. Let's jump into